So you're looking for some Florida native landscaping? Well, you're in the right spot because we've been taking this area behind me from total blah to definitely native. And today we're going to be covering another wildflower, Narrowleaf Yellowtop. Scientific name Flaveria linearis, also known as Narrowleaf Yellowtop. This plant is only native to Florida, Cuba, and it's sprinkled also throughout the Caribbean. So it can be grown all throughout. What's really cool about this plant is that it gets on just like one little stem over 150 flowers. Now they are very, very teeny tiny flowers, but they are pretty, very, very pretty, and they get lots of them. And they bloom all year round, especially really filling in July, August, September, well really summer through fall. Summer through fall, you're gonna get the most amount of blooms, but it will bloom all year round. So if you're trying to attract wildlife, whether it's gonna be your butterflies or your bees, this is gonna be a good one for that. Now Yellowtop is gonna like full sun and it's gonna like moist soil. So you notice I'm pairing it right near that ironweed that also likes moist soil, and it's right near the sprinkler. Now I'm on the fence on what I wanna call this. Is it a ground cover? Is this kind of like a low wildflower thing? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna watch how this grows. So that's some of the things that as we go through this whole project over the next 8, 9, 10 weeks before we look at the finales, I wanna see how it really grows because it's in, I would say, full sun to semi-shade-ish area. And really this is known for its clumping quality. So a lot of people who use it put it in spaces where they can get a lot of them because you really get that yellow look. And you know, one of our goals is the look for this. So besides it adding a different type of texture, besides the fact that it's got some pretty flowers that while they're teeny, I mean like they are teeny tiny. I think these are the smallest flowers we've got in the area. They are definitely, because of the volume of flowers, gonna create the look. What's also really pretty about this plant is the stem. It's got this bright red stem, almost magenta color. I think it's really pretty. So I think this has got another visual interest, and that ironweed's gonna be super tall. This is gonna be filling in below. So whether it's a ground cover or not, it's definitely gonna just help fill in the space down here. And the reason I say it's kind of on the edge of what I would consider a ground cover is it gets 2 to 3 feet tall. So I mean, we're kind of really, I mean, it might be very, like, I mean, we're heading into like shrubbiness. Shrubby, wildflowery, I don't really know. But it's just, once it gets that tall, I start to go like, is it really a ground cover? I guess if it fills in the space, it is. So you may be wondering, how is it gonna propagate? Well, I mean, with all those little flowers, there's gonna be a lot of little seeds. So this one is all about seed propagation. So I gotta be honest about this plant. This was most definitely an impulse buy. I was at the store and I was walking around, I was grabbing the native plants that I knew I wanted, and then I just saw this, and I think it was the stem that really caught my attention, not even the flowers, it was the stem. And I just thought, that is really pretty, I'm just gonna go put it in my yard. Which is a terrible idea. Do not do that, because then you're gonna end up with a plant that's gonna take over your yard. So I'm not saying this will, I'm just saying, when you don't know, right? Right. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see how it fills in the space. I'm excited to see how it makes its way around the gardenia. I'm excited to see how it, you know, kind of the contrast it's gonna create with the ironweed and the spiderwort that's over in the area. So this is gonna be a very exciting plant. So while I don't know a lot about it, this next plant I'm super excited for, and that is spotted bee balm, also known as horseman. And to make sure you don't miss it, go ahead and like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. New videos each week on Friday and sometimes a bonus on Sunday. And if you want to support the channel, go ahead and click the join button down below. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.